The Mystra's Glen Cryptid Club archives overflow with mysteries, evidence that demands scrutiny, questions that refuse easy answers. Are these accounts natural or supernatural? Only by facing the unknown can we uncover the truth. This is the Mystra's Glen Cryptid Club archives.
But I've also been working on my slam poetry, and one of the feedback that I got more recently at one of the open mic nights was that I wasn't forceful enough at expressing my anger.
Okay.
So I have been experimenting with some cursing in my slam poetry, and I think that's bled into my real life. So I'm going to work on that. Maybe I'll pull out a swear jar or something. Yeah.
I think you should pull out some slam poetry right now.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Some motherfuckers always trying to mess with my shit, but I'm better than that. My d***. How's that? Is that aggressive enough? I'll take a cucumber and p*** your eyeballs out, motherfucker. Because guess what? I'm a gardener.
You killed me, man. I'm dead. Wow.
The one thing I haven't been able to thread the needle on here, bud, is I'm expressing a little bit more of this rage that I do feel deep inside me, but I haven't been able to connect the new slam poetry with the aggression to a beat yet. Now, you're very good with beats, so maybe you could help me with this at some point.
Oh, sure. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. Uh-huh.
Because right now it's mostly just like, no carrots, question mark. So like, I gotta start zeroing in on this a little bit more. It's early days with trying to be aggressive.
I believe in you, Herb. I've seen you be aggressive for reals, so I know you have it in you.
Well, you know, when people mess with my buddies, I get a little mad.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what you need, is a little bit of incentive in the form of somebody messing with your buddies while you're trying to write.
But then I'll just go all rage, pull out the meat tenderizer, and do a murder. We don't need that. I'm trying to work on my rage in a more healthy way.
Welcome to the Mystra's Glen Cryptid Club archives. I'm Bud.
I'm Herb.
So Herb,
yeah,
you got a cryptid for me today.
I do.
One that you think that I have possibly not heard of, and we're going to examine the evidence we have here in the archives to see if there's any merit to it, if it is a cryptid or perhaps just a hoax or whatever.
Okay, Bud. So, I've brought you a cryptid that obviously speaks to me, and you'll see why here in a moment.
Okay.
Their name is the Veggieman.
Oh, God. Okay, Veggieman. I have a Veggieman who brings my CSA to my house, but I didn't think he was a cryptid.
You've got a Veggieman, you've got a Veggie Turtle, because obviously my shell has veggies. I got very excited thinking, oh my gosh, have people maybe been spotting other people with, like, shell gardens and thinking, oh wow, it's a veggie cryptid?
Yeah, people thought you were a Veggieman.
That would be, if someone spotted me in the wild and thought I was a cryptid, let me just say, Bud, that would be a dream come true, frankly.
I guarantee that's happened, Herb. I mean,
I sure hope.
You have an unusual silhouette around these parts.
I do. I'm the only turtle folk with a shell garden, and that I know of anyway, so we'll find out more. But it makes me very happy that there's another vegetable-based cryptid.
Another one?
Yeah, I'm putting it in my mind. Headcanon that I've been spotted, and people think that I'm a cryptid.
Oh, okay. But they think you're something other than the Veggieman.
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm Veggie Turtle. This is Veggieman.
But there's not an official other vegetable-based cryptid other than the Veggieman.
Not that I know of, but I would love to learn of more.
Well, let's dive in.
Yeah, okay. I will put it to the listeners. If anybody else knows of any vegetable-based cryptids, please let us know. I'd be very interested to learn more.
For all the plant-based vegan viewers out there who just need a plant-based cryptid, we got your back.
Representation matters, you know?
Mm-hmm.
even in cryptids. Okay, so you may be asking yourself here, bud, what in the heck does a vegetable man look like? Picture it in your mind.
Yeah, I was wondering that, actually.
What he actually looks like, even if, like me, you were thinking just a cucumber with carrot arms, that's not exactly correct. What the Veggieman is said to look like is very tall, very thin, and sort of humanoid shape. Maybe more like Fae shaped. Very long limbs, very long thingies, things like that.
Like a Slender Man.
Yes, like a Slender Man. Pointed ears, pointed fingers.
Salad fingers. Do you know that guy?
Yes. There's another vegetable-based cryptid out there, and it's salad fingers.
I mean, he is a Veggieman. Anyway.
Okay, so the ends of his fingies are like suction cups with thorns coming out of them.
What?
Almost like a Venus flytrap, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So the first time that the Veggieman was spotted was not too long ago, maybe 40, 50-ish years. And, you know, of course it was sort of like near the Badstone Bluffs, kind of a little bit northwest of here. But this gentleman who spotted the Veggieman for the first time, that we're aware of anyways, said that he was moving through the woods in search of game. Again, maybe a ranger. I feel like rangers, though, are the ones who really spot a lot of these cryptids.
I mean, they're out in nature all the time, so it makes sense to me.
It's true. You're on the front lines of cryptids.
Yeah.
Well, he heard a sort of odd noise out in the woods. It sounded maybe like a microwave was playing faster than it should have. Like, it's just off. Something's weird about it, right?
Okay.
And when he tracked down the source of the sound, he came face to face with the Veggieman. He said that he looked weak, maybe sickly.
Oh.
Well, Veggieman communicated telepathically, psychically with him. And Veggieman said,
Why are they always communicating psychically, man? Stay out of my brain.
You know, it's interesting. A lot of these creatures seem to not use their mouths.
Or don't even have one, I guess.
Or they don't have one, that's true.
I want to establish a psychic consent form. Don't just start talking to me in my head without permission.
That's exactly right. That feels very fair.
Yeah. I mean, I'll sign a waiver if you can't talk with your physical mouth, or maybe you ain't got one. Just write me a little note. Say, hey, can I talk inside your brain?
That's right.
And let me decide.
Yeah, it is invasive to just pop into someone's brain.
Yeah, it's spooky, which I guess is what happened to this guy. He got spooked by a vegetable man.
I'm going to do my best to try to imitate what the Veggieman probably sounded like, okay?
Okay.
You need not fear me. I wish to communicate. I come as a friend. We know of you all.
Oh.
I come in peace.
Okay, that last part was creepy, though.
I wish medical assistance. I need your help.
I wish medical assistance. Okay, so common, clearly not this thing's first language.
No, probably not. And it's possible that maybe as a Veggieman could be an otherworldly being, came to Saigea and doesn't know what to eat and is starving and just needs help.
Yeah. I see in this little missive, I see a lot of neediness. You need not fear me. I need your help.
Yeah.
And a lot of wishing. I wish to communicate. I wish medical assistance. Leaving out your articles or prepositions or whatever you call it. But here's the part that was the most disturbing to me. We know of you all.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're putting the celery stalk back in Stalker with this one.
Now, Bud, you bring up a very good point. We know of you all.
Yeah.
This appears to have been a ruse.
Okay. Uh-oh.
The Veggieman lunged at the ranger.
Oh.
Wrapped him up in his surprisingly strong arms.
Yeah, vegans are surprisingly strong, man.
Vegans are very strong.
They look anemic, but they can f*** you up.
We've met a lot of people in this world, and the one person that you don't want to get in a fight with is the skinny tall guy.
That's right.
They will
That's right.
They'll mess you up.
Yeah, wiry.
Wiry. The wiry, wily ones. You gotta watch out.
Yeah.
And this Veggieman is wiry and wily.
Okay, so he lunged at this dude and wrapped him up into like a bear hug or a veggie hug?
Yeah. Salad finger scooped.
Oh, God. Now, was he hugging him or just did it too aggressively, like miss the social cues, or like was actually trying to fuck him up?
I think he was trying to really mess him up because of what happens next.
Oh.
The ranger, his name is Frederick. Frederick was unable to break away from the Veggieman's embrace.
Okay.
Remember when I told you that at the ends of his fingies had suction cups with thorns, kind of like a Venus flytrap?
Yeah.
Well, those Venus flytrap fingers pierced into Frederick's skin and started to drain all of his blood out.
Oh.
Frederick said that he was hypnotized.
Oh, no.
He was enthralled by flashing colors in the creature's eyes, almost as if like maybe Veggieman can cast like Enrapture or something on him, and he couldn't look away.
Wow.
But then, almost as quickly as it had pounced, the Veggieman was gone.
Oh.
He ran up a hill. Just ran away.
Just, here, let me suck all your blood. Bye.
I mean, maybe he got a taste and was like, ooh, too salty, not for me. And so he went off and searched for another snack.
Okay, sure. Choosy. a picky veggie man, blood-sucking veggie man.
You know?
Why not?
I mean, that's the thing we know about humans. They got very salty blood.
Do they? I didn't know that.
That's what I've heard.
Do I not?
I don't know. Do you have salty blood?
I've never tasted it.
I haven't either. Should we taste each other's blood?
No, Herb. No, dude.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of a bad idea. Let's not do that.
No, that's taking friendship to a different level.
That's how you get diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to like save your life, I would drink your blood.
Yeah.
But just like recreationally, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass.
You know, I don't like to LARP as a vampire. They deserve dignity, you know, and so I don't need to cosplay. It's cultural appropriation.
You took the word right out of my mouth. This thing just sounds like a vampire, Herb.
It does. It sounds like a salad-based vampire.
Wait, so it ran away, and then what happened?
Yeah. Well, he said that he claimed to hear sort of a deep humming on the other side of the hill that he ran up and away from. And he thought that maybe it was the creature's ship taking off. Maybe he flies around in a salad bowl. Yeah, he seemed to think that maybe the vegetable man was an extraterrestrial.
What? Okay. See, I was into this until we got to that part. Now it just sounds stupid.
Now, here's the thing. He does not claim to have seen a ship. He does not claim to have seen it fly away.
So why don't mention it?
I don't know.
I thought you were going to say, but I thought you were going to say, was he heard, so the salad man vampire ran over the hill and then just started humming a tune to himself because he was so happy he just got a nice drink of salty blood.
Maybe he is a vegetable vampire, got a nice old hit, got all juiced up and decided to go take a spin in his salad spinner. Like maybe, you know how some people like to have saunas or hot tubs or something? Maybe this guy has a salad spinner in his backyard, and so he just hopped on in and is like, woo! And that's what this Frederick Ranger guy heard.
The veggie man's got a salad spinner in his backyard.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
I mean, what if it is just a vampire, which we know exists? Vampires are real, right? That's a real documented thing. Yeah. But it just was an old wrinkly one. He's wrinkled up like an old avocado, or it looked like a cabbage because he was so wrinkly and old. And this guy just thought in the dark that it looked vegetal, but in fact was just some old crinkly, wrinkly vampire.
But you know what? Here's the thing. Mm-hmm. He wasn't sucking blood with his twofers.
Right.
He was using his fingies.
Yeah, that is unusual for a vampire. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Here's another possibility, Herb, on the more of the natural end of the spectrum, which is that this Frederick the Ranger was maybe possibly on, can't corroborate this, but what if he was on the Atkins diet or maybe the South Beach diet or something like that? He was just carbohydrate starved, and he was just having a nightmare about being attacked by vegetables because he just really wanted some bread.
It's possible.
Yeah.
That is very possible.
Yeah.
All he wants is a ding-dang cupcake. And I'm here to tell you, PSA from Harb, everything is fine in moderation.
Carbs are your friend.
Carbs are absolutely your friend.
The right kind of carbs.
Well, you know what? I like to push back on that a little bit, but there's no bad food. There's bad amounts of food.
Well, like highly processed sugar is not good.
No,
I mean, you could have a little bit, but like
Yeah.
But compared to like a sweet potato or something like that, like that's a good carb.
Sure, but there's nothing morally wrong with eating a cupcake.
I didn't say anything about morally wrong. No.
No,
I support
there's
it.
just been a lot of framing of like what's a bad food, what's a good food. People like to mix up morals in it. And I just, as a chef, I like to make sure that people, when they eat my food, they're experiencing some joy. We don't like to have guilt wrapped up in our food here.
Sure.
So if you're dreaming of literal vegetable vampires, my guy.
Yeah, time to hit the cupcake shop.
That said, I do like to think that the Veggieman is real. I think, what I think it could possibly be? Not an extraterrestrial, but based on this rendering that we have, this picture that was created off of this guy's description, I think it's very possible that we're looking at a fey creature that has vampirism.
Oh, that's an interesting theory, actually. Why? Why would a vampire bite one of these?
Yeah.
Don't know. Now, in this article that you found, this is the only sighting of the vegetable man. So that does not lend a whole lot of credence to its existence.
No, we usually like to get multiple corroboration.
That's a fun one, though.
I love this one.
Would you cook a Veggieman if you caught him? I mean, it's like instant mirepoix.
It really depends. If this Veggieman came up and tried to salad finger vampire you, bud, I would absolutely chop this guy into a delicious house salad.
Okay.
Yes, I would try to eat him. That said, if we just ran into him on the road, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what's your name? Where are you from? I'd be very excited to meet him. So it's all context here, bud.
Sure.
It's all context.
It depends.
Yeah.
Follow-up question: If you sliced into his carrot and cabbage body, or whatever it looks like, and blood came out, person blood, what would you do then? Would you still eat it? Not me. I'll just go ahead and I'll tell you. Spoiler alert: nope.
At that point, I'd roast it instead of just doing like a raw washed salad with maybe like oil.
But you're talking about
vinegar.
That's not his blood; it's other people's blood.
Oh.
Right, it's the blood he done drunked.
Okay, so in that case, what I would do is I would just make sure to, instead of triple wash, I would quadruple wash.
There's not enough washing, Herb, to wash away blood-transmitted diseases. Because who knows how many bloods he was drinking.
That's true.
He was just sucking on people like a Jamba Juice.
That's true. Safety is always a priority.
It's like when you get a dented can,
right,
and they just say when in doubt, throw it out.
Yeah.
Right?
You're right. Like you said, context is key here. If he tries to mess with you, he's done.
Yeah.
And then from there, it just depends on what happens when I chop him up.
Braised cabbage, motherfucker.
That's right.
Well, folks, why don't you jump into our Patreon, patreon.com/budandherb. Your support really helps us make all these shows and episodes and supports our cryptid investigations. We can't do it without you. And we would love to hear from you. Have you seen a Veggieman?
We want to hear.
Was it a nightmare? Was it real? Did it drink your blood? We want to know.
Yeah.
And we want pictures.
That's right. Thank you so much for joining us on the Mr. Glen Cryptid Club. We will see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
The Adventures of Bud and Herb is brought to you by Cinderwood Studios, created by Anna Fitzgerald and Evan Bivins. This Veggieman Sucks stars Evan Bivins as Crygglinexxerflump Bud Buddlicker and Anna Fitzgerald as Herb. Sound design by Evan Bivins. Music and sound effects by Soundstripe and Epidemic Sound. Original character art by Taryn Cozzy. Special thanks to Alejandro Tey and Seth McKay. And an extra special thanks to our first Patreon supporter at the $10 tier. Drew Richardson, you are officially helping to keep the world safe from things that go bump in the night. As Bud would say, appreciate you. Love cryptids? Join the Mistress Glen Cryptid Club on Patreon, YouTube, and all socials at Bud and Herb.